Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Black Geyser with me, Bring It On. So last episode, I forgot to go
Yes.
over Biala's spells. He has Corrosive Bolt. The spell conjures a corrosive bolt of acid to be launched towards the caster's target. Deals 4 to 9 poison and acid damage to the target. Fever. The spell sends a spell-induced fever to attack its target, causing a sense of intense heat engulfing its body. Inflicts throbbing, toasting, and weak to the target. Summon Spider. Spiders are fragile, yet useful allies in combat. Spider bites have a chance of poisoning opponents. Summons 3 force crawlers for 3 turns. Stonewall. Sometimes all you need is a good, thick wall to solve your problems. Creates one of those, which blocks movement. Severing Sparkle. A ball of concentrated nature energy is conjured at the caster's fingertips. The swirling ball of force can be hurled at a target to inflict serious damage. Deals 4 to 12 heat damage to the target. Deals 3 to 8 pulse and blow damage to the target. Deals 4 to 6 heat damage to Enurants. Summon Wolf. Wolves summoned by this spell are agile and powerful combatants. Summons 1 wolf for 3 turns. Unbearable Heat. Bakes well-armored foes in their armor like a hot day in the sun, dealing progressively more heat damage over time to those wearing heavier armor. For 5 turns, deals 1 to 2 damage to lightly armored, 1 to 4 damage to medium armored, and 2 to 6 damage to heavily armored enemies each turn. Has no effect on targets without armor. An additional 1 to 4 heat damage is dealt for every 4 levels of the caster above level 3. Ride the Lightning. Move like lightning, leave some behind for anyone unfortunate enough to be nearby. The caster quickly jumps away to a targeted location in range, while discharging a blast of lightning in a circular area around them. Deals 1 to 4 pulse and blow damage to affected targets. Deals 2 to 8 heat damage to affected targets. And that's all she knows so far.
Yes.
And we
I'm
still haven't
always
spoken to
ready.
Biala or Soraka yet. Yes? Tell me something about yourself. What part of the world are you from? The North. I left home to see something of Yarngall, to glean knowledge of the kind one cannot find in a book. I landed in Isilmerald, temporarily I thought at the time. But I impressed some important people, ended up a darling of the court. Well, North reduces it to the top half of Yarngall, I suppose. Is there somewhere to the north of here that you call home? All the way north, you know, land of frost, snow, and ice. Gives me a chill just talking about it. What did you do to impress these important people? It's not all that dramatic. Someone was in trouble, and I intervened. It was more a matter of timing than talent, to be honest. I see. Useful skill, that. What do you do for a profession? Besides avoiding your many admirers, I mean. Well, officially I'm a court mage in the service of King Velianric, but my actual responsibilities are few. When I'm at court, I mostly spend my time swatting away annoying suitors. I'm also called Lady Biala, but please don't call me that. I don't have an estate or lands in any case. What sort of practical skills do you have? I'm quite well read and adept at magic, spellcasting, thaumaturgy, whatever you want to call it. This is quite a handy skill to have when traveling. I can take care of myself in almost any situation. What's it like to be so well known? Execrable. Some days I wish I could go around in a full face hood, like an executioner. Well. Yes, well. What are you hoping to achieve for yourself in the near future? Nothing urgent. I prefer we work on resolving your myriad problems first. Clean the slate, so to speak. Okay, interesting. We should get going now. Of course.
Go ahead.
Yes, Donald? Tell me what brought you to Ismerald. You are far from your eastern homeland. Well, as you might have noticed, I'm different from other Rillo. For this difference, I was shunned and eventually forced into exile. Why are you shunned by the other Rillo? All in Water, the powerful and merciless Jinn, is the patron of my people. But I have rejected him for the light of Honorius. For this I am called a heretic, and dare not show my face anywhere from the Garden of Delights eastwards. Do you think you will return to your homeland one day? I have chosen Honorius. Serving him is my life now. My people will never forgive this. What role do you think best suits you in our little band? As a cleric of Honorius, healing is my duty and life's work. I prefer to avoid violence whenever possible, but I understand it is sometimes necessary to counter a great evil. I will fight if I must, but I prefer to stay back and use my skills to aid others. What do you think we should do next? The God of Light guides me in all things. He led me to you, so I must assume your mission will bring good to Yarngal in the end. Lead, and I will follow. Why are you pursued by assassins? You hardly seem the type to make such fierce enemies. It pains me to say it, but the Rillo are a vain and debauched people. By following Honorius, I have chosen to serve others rather than satisfy my animal desires. This means a simple life, which rejects extravagance and vanity. And it means I have been condemned by Elena Water and all his followers, all Rillo. I am an outlaw, and shall help me to their dying breath. Alright, I don't think I need anything else right now. As you say, let's continue our journey, Donald. Alright.
What next?
Let's get looting.
I'm going.
I'm listening.
Ready to serve.
At once. You need only ask.
Alright, no one seems to care that I broke into this or that I stole those, even though it said unauthorized.
Yes, of course. Ready to serve.
Yes.
Alright, so merchants just have the same dialogue
I'm
as
listening. Off I
commoners
go.
and all the other generic NPCs. How about the workers?
Can I help you?
Please leave me to my work. I spent talking is deducted from my pay. Well, I won't tell if you don't.
What next?
It says unauthorized, but so did the chest, and no one got mad at us for that. Alright, so they do care about the helmet.
I await your instructions.
Go ahead. Here?
Don't care about the arrows or ingredients.
You need only ask.
Ready to serve. I'll do my best.
I'm not going to risk that.
There?
What next? Of course.
I'm listening.
Okay, that's just a worst axe.
You need only... I will lead.
So it's not worth stealing.
Can I help you?
Back off. Downstairs is off limits. Alright, how happens if I click on it? They are not very good
Yes?
guards.
I'm going.
At once.
I can't talk to the guard about the
Piss
shady
off.
character. Nope.
I'm listening. Off I go.
So I might end up trapped behind the bodyguards when we go back upstairs.
Go ahead.
But that's why I saved before I clicked on the stairs.
Of course.
There?
What next?
Lady Ursus is probably cheating on her husband with the errand boy. Find proof urgently. Oh, and click on these little books. This table is full of mailings between unfaithful nobles and their lovers.
Here?
This book explains the most common cipher schemes to beginners. This book contains a encrypted list of bribed officials and the amount of their bribes. This table contains encrypted scrolls from Darren Gold. These worn materials contain old military mailings, but will be archived soon. These ciphered scrolls seem to originate from the Zeta Suda military. This table is covered by the internal mailings of the Riznagar and Freynagar garrisons. This table is covered by various reports and memos about Zeta Suda and the Eastern Empires. Letters on this table are apparently blank. They must have been written with a special invisible ink. These reports describe the current state of the Darren Gold military. These letters were written by members of the royal court to the secret lovers. Oh, neat.
Hmm? I will lead.
Yeah, so this definitely seems like an area we'll be coming to later.
At once. At once.
Alright, we'll head south and we'll explore this little bundle of buildings here, and then head east to the north. And I will split up the exploration of the city. We'll go to the Screaming Barrows next, do the quest we have for that
Yes.
location.
Off I go.
Just to split up the monotony a little bit.
I'm listening. Hmm?
Yeah, I'm going.
That counts as stealing. A surprisingly colorful assortment of odds and wares are scattered over this table.
I'm listening. I go.
Okay, it's just a worse shield. Then I'll
Go
steal
ahead.
the money. Oh, they didn't care.
Go ahead.
What next?
Yes.
I await at once.
I'm not gonna risk stealing anything else. The money's good enough. Let's see.
At once.
What's that place called? Orange Warehouse.
Yes, I'm going.
I await at once. I'm listening.
Alright. Nothing worth stealing anyway. We got some experience out of it.
Yes, I'm going.
I await your instructions. I'm listening.
So I've been
At
keeping
once.
tabs on my greed level. Again, it tells you what your greed is at when you load into the game. Next to the save file. It hasn't gone up.
At
I
once.
think it only goes up
Yes,
when you steal from unauthorized containers. I've done that a few times as well and it hasn't affected it.
I await your. Off I go.
go ahead.
I'm listening. There?
I don't really seem to care. Let's talk to Lifa.
Yes?
Or Lifa. Ah, hello? I don't think you should be in here. Yeah, you're probably right. That's not going to stop me.
Yes, I'm going.
I await your instructions. At once. At once.
Pretty sure there's a quest in this location at some point. Alright, nightfall? That's no good. Means we'll be able to talk to the merchant over here, so we need to go back to the inn and rest.
Can I help you?
At once.
Still nighttime, that's no good. Yeah, I mean, that's all merchants. I need to wait till daytime.
I await your instructions. At once.
Start up here.
I await your instructions. I'm listening. At once.
I've been in this house already. We've not been to Ilio's Curio.
At once.
Yes, we have. We didn't speak to Ilio.
Greetings.
Hello, sir. Would you be interested in a fruitful job opportunity for the famous Ilio's Curio? A little help with my project would go a long way for the both of us. All you need to do is take a little trip outside the city to bring me what I need. Alright, let's say I'm in. What is this project you're talking about? I'm working on a substance to lend my scholarly fellows an edge. Have you heard how hard those lads at Wardenhaft are studying? They barely get to sleep at all. And the scribes at the Hall of Records, don't even get me started. Horrible, you get it? So I thought, maybe I could help them out a little. I did some research, some experience, and poof. Came this wild formula I never saw before. The only problem is that I cannot really leave my shop to gather all the ingredients, especially since some are not just hard, but dangerous to come by. What is it that you need me to collect? What I need is a single piece of blood foam stone. I've already gathered the other ingredients for my project. It is a little harder to come by than most, as you need to butcher a specific type of undead for it. I hope that's not a problem for you, is it? I'm a Templar, so no. Okay, I'll help you. What do you need me to do? Yes, perfect. All I need you to do is find and bring me a piece of blood foam stone. You should be able to find it inside older undead bodies, ones that rested undisturbed for long periods of time. For your work, I offer you a sum of 400 gold and a sample kit of my favorite powders. Happy hunting. So, did you succeed? I'm interested to see your wares. Good, good. Finally a customer willing to pay. Yes. Alright, what's he got? To the rescue. In danger, a summoner can call out for help to the creatures they previously summoned. All creatures summoned by the caster gain anticipating and indomitable, as well as taunting any hostile creatures in range. Sounds pretty good. Healing Mist. The caster is surrounded by a pleasant mist which closes the wounds of any allies inside it. For 3 turns, each ally within 4 meters of the caster is healed for 10 to 12 health points. And Entangle. Spell conjures strong vines that spring forth from the ground. And entwining? This would be entwining their target. The spell inflicts immobilize on its target. Dancing Squirrel Cane. Sounds unique. Preferred weapon of traveling monks. Its quarterstaff is perfectly balanced for combat. There's more to it than meets the eye. Thanks to an enchantment from the Dryads of the Fala, it's almost impossible to knock the user off balance as well. Yeah, +1 to dexterity and focus. We have enough for it, so I'll grab that. I'll sell this. And the old damp robe. I'll buy Healing Mists, Tangle. I guess to the rescue.
I await your instructions.
Yes.
So she loses one focus, but she gains in everything else. I think this is better because of that. So let's go ahead and... have her use
I'm
that.
listening.
They've already ransacked his home,
At
so
once.
let's go this way. To Eldon's Fabrics.
Yeah, I'm going.
I await at once. I'm listening. Off I go.
Oh, she got good stuff. So I think if she goes back over here, I could potentially loot this without her
There?
noticing.
Go ahead.
I say good stuff, I have no idea if it's good or not. It's unidentified.
Of course.
Hmm? You need... I will lead.
Yeah, I mean, she she didn't notice.
Can I help you?
Welcome to Eldon's Fabrics. Take a good look around. I might not be around for much longer, the way things are going. Say, would you be interested in a bit of work? You shall be rewarded handsomely. You'll save an old lady from trouble. Why do you think you won't be around much longer? Put it simply, competition. Wealthy merchants, likes of Moran down the street, are shoving their way into every business there is in Isilmerald these days. Clothing and fabrics are no exception. They don't know much about the art really, but they can make more and sell it cheaper than I can. Their works look painfully similar to what we make here as well, so they come into fashion right away. I cannot compete with these conditions, unless I come up with something clever, which I did, and that's where you come in. What sort of help do you need? I want you to find me a plant with a special sort of flower. We call them sky bloom in the forest I hail from, named for their distinct blue glow. The thing about sky bloom is that in its petals hides an incredibly potent ink that I could use to color my fabrics. The petals of a single flower could color 100 dresses. Imagine that. And the colors, the beautiful colors they make. Unbelievable. They only grow in the elven forest to the south of Isilmerald, so it's been ages since I've seen them. It costs a fortune to ship them up here on a regular basis, but I see no other choice to fight the merchants. With a handful of petals, I could show them how it's really done. Sure, I'll help you. What do you need me to do? Excellent. I need you to bring me a handful of skybloom petals. That is all. Now that I think about it, I think I've seen them grow near an elven village, just north of Blue Lake. My kin are long gone, but a small settlement is known to thrive there. Skofarth, I believe is what they call it. If you do that for me, I reward you with one of my greatest handcrafted dresses, as well as 400 gold for your trouble. Now take a look at your work. Oh, sorry, back already? Have you found the petals? Here, browse to your liking.
Hmm?
Alright, done here. That's another noble's coat.
Yes?
Oh, it counts as light armor.
I await at once.
Yes?
So Arrow of the Hunt, which that one merchant sells, the blacksmith to the west. Plus 5% to aim and accuracy. Arrows of the Hunt are designed to pierce even the thickest of hides. They're also enchanted to seek out the user's intended target, directing the hunter's aim slightly. They look almost like ordinary arrows, and as such, many famous archers have accidentally, or purposefully, used them during tournaments. So she loses 25% slashing resist, 5% heat. And a better dodge chance.
I'm listening.
Alright, we also have Elven Gloves. The plus 10% to aim and accuracy. Light, elegant gloves made by Elven craftsmen. A simple enchantment is put on each pair of these gloves, providing a small boost of speed and accuracy to the user. These gloves are greatly sought after outside Elven communities, by anyone favoring the use of bow and arrow. In said communities, they're fairly common, and are rarely traded to outsiders for various resources.
Off I go.
Alright, let's go to the other merchant real quick before nightfall. Gonna wrap up this area so that we can begin questing in the next episode.
What do you need?
Hello, Bellin. Greetings. Sorry if I seem distracted, but today I am a very troubled dwarf. Would you be willing to help me? Someone's life may depend on it. Whose life are we talking about? Is all that darnable Baffledoc's fault? May Rothgore tear him into strips. The Greybark villain's goons abducted my dear friend Magnild. They're holding her hostage. I'm sure it'll get much worse. They think she knows something that will let them take over my shop. Thugs like them can't compete honestly. They only know how to steal and destroy. Once they're finished interrogating Magnild, they'll kill her for sure. What do you need done? I need someone to rescue my dear Magnild. Baffledoc's gang is a menace to all Isilmerald. Someone needs to slap them down. Hard. Hard enough they'll never get up. By the by, poor Magnild was carrying some of my merchandise when she was taken. Naturally, her life is what I value most, but losing those goods would be an almost equally dire blow. That sounds like real trouble, alright. I'll see what I can do. Thank you very much, sir. It all happened in Greybark Square, just outside the southern end of the cemetery. I saw when they cornered her, and immediately ran back here to safety. I mean, to get help.
Yes?
Did you find Magnild? Is she alright? I'd like to take a look at your stock. Here you go, sir. It's a blue brigandine. It is an upgrade that we can't afford. Captain's long sword. No one uses large blades, so I don't need it. That doesn't sound unique. This does. Whistling Emissary. Plus 4% to critical chance and plus 15% to aim and accuracy. Exceptional strength is needed to draw this enchanted great bow, commonly used to deliver messages over the great plains of Zeta Suda. These bows were enchanted to cast arrows with great speed over long distances. They produce a characteristic whistling sound when released. Summoner's Earrings. Grant summon board 2 per day. Mages will occasionally find themselves outnumbered in certain situations, needing an extra pair of hands or paws. The summoner's solution to this problem is of course creating some. These earrings were designed to summon an animal and bind it to the summoner's will for a short period of time. They're expensive though. Ring of Defending. So plus 10% to resist pulse and blow, stabbing, and slashing. plus 5% dodge and block chance. The simple-looking band was enchanted to protect its wearer from all sorts of martial damage. While this common band was likely mass-produced by a local wizard to sell at the market, it is still quite effective. And just out of our price range, but we probably sell a couple things to get it. Alright, Gambler's Garb of Covetousness. Covetousness. Just a syllable. Grants never seen once per day, 20% slashing and stabbing resist, plus 10% heat resist, 5% pulse and blow, and cold resist. This high-quality leather outfit is commonly used by wealthy tricksters to deceive their fellow gamblers during a game of chance. But these clothes appear ordinary. Their enchantment allows the wearer to melt into the shadows, hoodwinking their opponents. So he has some pretty good stuff here. And I'm thinking about grabbing this just to have it on hand. I'm hoping we find an archer of some kind. I probably shouldn't have bought that prematurely, because the companions I currently have are the only ones that I know are in the game, because that's as far as I made it in the early access. I still afford this though. Let's do that. Now I want to equip that on my main character and give these back to her, like so.
I await your instructions.
Alright,
Go
let's loot this
ahead.
guy's house. And we have 2 more houses to go through, I think. Then we'll wrap up the episode.
I'm listening.
Yes.
I await your instructions. At once. I'm listening. Off I go.
Nothing inside of it anyway. We got 15 experience.
Yes, I'm going.
I await your instructions. At once.
To the Great Baths.
I await your instructions. I'm listening. At once.
We haven't spoken to a citizen before, I don't think. No, we can't anyway. Alright, doesn't really seem to be a reason to be in here anyway. Alright. We finally finished exploring
At once.
one area of the city. So the next one we'll leave, we'll probably go to the Screaming Barrows first, do the quest there. Maybe come back and turn that in and continue exploring. We'll see. But for now, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.